Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves. Damn, what a busy week it's been. Not really, it's been quite quiet actually, and I've enjoyed a nice quiet week on Raid. So it's probably going to change for next week. I can imagine that the fusion will be going live probably next week. We should hear some news about it probably tomorrow or today. Probably some other bits and bobs going on as well. Obviously, we know about the weekend and stuff like that. So, and then the update information should also go live next week, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. And we'll see what this new content really is and stuff like that. I've watching a couple of reaction videos myself. I'm a bit surprised, but obviously Nubs has a great one, and it's quite hilarious in a couple of his things and stuff like that. Apparently, one of them looks like a butt plug, so that was really surprising for me. There goes my screen. So yeah, if I look a bit more white, you know why. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. It's broad daylight here. Right, take two. Anyway, let's get into today's video, and I'll show you all the gear and bits and bobs going on in today's video. I wanted to do on how I clear S19. He's notoriously one of the most difficult floors in Raid, and obviously I did this before empowerment, so you don't need the empowerment or anything like that. Blessings do help. Again, I did this before the blessings. I think I had Royal Guard's blessing. That was about it. So the key, well, I'll go through a couple of key things for this, but I will drop timestamps down below as well. But yeah, empowerment really made things a bit easier, but still not easy at all. I think this took me like 5-10 turns, 5 or 10 times today to beat this, so it didn't actually take me too long, and I'm actually on global, so pretty happy with that. So I think yeah, 30, just made 30. Interesting, I'm on the fastest one. There's only 2 people that cleared it in SV2. Can't blame them, you know, it's very expensive. That's why I've waited for gear removal myself, and I have slapped on some of my best gear for myself, and then I've obviously made presets. I will show how to make presets in this video as well, and stuff like that. But generally, this could be done with multiple champions. Obviously, you can see a couple of common rares coming in and stuff like that. But this is my strategy and how to do it, and I will share with you a couple of tricks and stuff like that. So let's get into the run then. I will show you some tricks and bits and bobs. Right, okay, so here we go. This is looking like the run. So we're going to press play on this one and see what happens. So first of all, we got Caden is the fastest. He's in a bolster set to give it some extra survivability. It is a big bolster set. He is a +4, which helps with the bolster. Again, doesn't need to be like that. We're going to go with AoE and try and land the AoE decreased speed, and there is a reason for this. Not too sure. Oh, that's the Panda group. And yeah, so you can see here we're landing the decreased speed. That's what we want. And then I'm just going to press I think it's the A1 we might go with here. I'm thinking like holding the A3, trying to remember how to do this. I actually used A3. So A3 is placed, so I don't actually get counterattacked by a Taurus. And there you are, everyone is asleep. This is how you CC the first wave. Obviously you can't sleep Dragonbane actually, because he can't have to be placed with decreased attack on him. He's immune to that, so yeah, you can't really sleep him. Everyone else we have slept, right? So with Tayrell's A3, if you already have decreased attack on the allies, you can go ahead and apply the defense down and the AoE sleep. And the sleep and the stun are the best 2 CC methods to deal with Taurus to stop him counterattack you. And that's what you want him to do, stop counterattack him. With provoke, he'll still counterattack you. And then you'll see here we take our time, and we can see there we take a massive chunk out of Mephala here. And now you can do AoE if you wanted to. I think we're going to go ahead and do the A1. Sorry, Marishka, not Mephala. And yeah, we just play through. Now, the minute that Marishka's done, you pretty much already completed this wave, right? This wave is probably the hardest for this rotation. Sometimes it's wave 2 that could be the hardest rotation, depending on the champions and the selector pools. So we're going to go ahead and just skip this all down, because now it's about killing them, but also getting our cooldowns, right? You want to get to the second wave of getting your cooldown, so it's about taking your time and getting the cooldowns ready for the next piece action. So you'll see here we're going to come on to wave 2. Now the crocs are kind of difficult to deal with most of the time, or well, they're all very difficult to deal with. This rotation is not too bad, so we're going to go ahead, play the decrease attack. We'll play the AoE provoke as well, which is perfectly fine. Now you want to be careful, I think, is of the croc, who has like a passive where he'll decrease your accuracy every time you hit him, so you have to be careful of that. So try not to hit him as much as possible. And then you'll see here with Tyrell, I'll actually just drop the AoE defense down, which is again sends everyone to sleep. So if you're not provoked already, there will be sleep. So sleep is probably better because obviously they won't attack you, and you can see that we're low on health already from the last wave. We did receive some damage from the Taurus and stuff like that. And then you'll see there we drain his turn meter there. We didn't need to waste it. And then we do the big boy nuke there from Royal Guard. Royal Guard can actually do some damage on that AoE there, which is pretty juicy. And then it's a case of, again, we know we beat this wave now because the revive is dead. And it's just a case of getting our cooldowns back as much as possible and dealing with the third wave, which is that it's just a lockout, right? So obviously if you could use merciless sets and stuff like that, that would be very juicy for you to try and do. Again, you'll see I'm not ready with the provoke. You don't actually want to provoke or anything like that because of his passive ability. It will cleanse everyone and stuff like that, which is a bit annoying. And then you'll just see us come in here. Royal Guard normally takes take him out, and then we get locked out. We've done enough already to kind of deal with it. The harmonies don't actually generally do so much damage. It's not so bad. And then yeah, this wave wasn't so difficult for us. It was more of a just A1 in and kill them where you can and stuff like that. So there you are. That's how you clear the waves. Let's go see the gear, stuff like that. Okay, so here we are. You can see that Caden's actually in Bolster. Now, if you can get a 4-piece stone skin as well, I would recommend it. This will help you against the counter attack against Taurus and probably make your stats a bit more juicier, which I didn't actually think about when I put this together. I just copied old screenshots that I already had. So I do have some speed and stuff like that from the Great Hall. So again, we've got 105,000 HP, 5,100 defense, and then we're going to come in with a Kraken speed of 285, and then some accuracy for decreased attack, and that's about it. So for the blessing, I did actually used to have blood shield on him for other flaws, just for extra heal. I actually took the blood shield off him, so his blessing doesn't actually do anything for us, doesn't heal us or anything like that. So just bear in mind, if you do use something like that, I'd probably use cruelty. I just didn't want to pay the 300 gems, if I'm honest, to change the blessing. And again, I didn't want to pay the 150 gems between us. Now, if I pay that plus the blessings, 450 gems, I can already beat the floor pretty comfortable. For I don't think you actually generally need anything. Tiny intervention would be fine, or elixir of life, or iron skin for pretty much that, or even eagle eye. I wouldn't take eagle eye really. I think it's a bit of a waste. Turn me to masteries, which would be cool. Cycle of violence, cycle of magic, sorry, and rapid response would be quite good. But I generally think you could run him without any blessings at all. I suppose if I do normally run a stun set on him for other floors, so that's why I do have Fizz and Presence, and that's something to kind of take into consideration and stuff like that. So that's his build. Let's go into my Royal Guard build. Royal Guard is in a 6-piece Merciless, and he is looking juicy. I'm just building him to be straight out DPS, like I would in Arena. So again, we got one good HP, reasonable HP. So we got 43,000 HP, attack of 7,700, and then good speed. So I want him to be a slowest, but faster than everyone else. So before them, his speed is 228, and then 340 critical damage. Some speed, accuracy is a bonus because the decreased speed can be nice, but I didn't really use it this time. I have used it in the past and stuff like that. So yeah, 6-piece Merciless was pretty strong there. For me, because it's 6-star blessing, it's going to be Crushing Ram. For 5-star, I would probably go Cruelty or Phantom Touch for our Royal Guard. And then again, you can see here, there's just pretty much basic masteries for like Hydra and stuff like that. Yeah, these are actually Hydra masteries, I can tell from when I did the video, and I haven't changed them really, but you can go like Hammer Smasher and stuff like that, and go like proper like DPS. Again, I dealt with it pretty easily, so I didn't need to go ahead and change it. Now, Taro is actually built to nuke as well as to CC. So again, for 5-star, I'd actually go Crush and Ram. Again, I just don't want to pay the extra gems. So you can see here, if I wanted to make this perfect, I could pay the extra gems and stuff like that. But right now, it'd probably be coming out at 1,500 gems. And I'm a bit of a tight bomb when it comes to gems and silver. I don't like using my resources if I don't need to be. Obviously, because I make content daily as well, I use more resources than an average person as well. So a defense HP of 44,900, defense of 6,959. Shame it's not 7,000, but hey ho. Speed of 250, more or less, and then critical damage is going to come in of 300 or more or less. And then accuracy, which is key, you need a minimum of accuracy about 310. I find that 310 accuracy is perfectly fine. And then you're going to go for Savage, Lethal, Cruelty, and also Merciless as well. So Merciless is the way to go. And don't forget about this ability. You know, if you've got full turn meter, go ahead, use it as well, and land a sun on them, which is practically amazing. And again, not the reasonable masteries, but again, I use them in other areas of Curse City. So this is the way we've gone for now. I think we actually have better masteries on this one, which we do. These are the masteries that I take on the Royal Guard as well as the other Terra. These are the ideal masteries that you want to be copying for that. And then this tier out again is in lethal. So this is a bit of a less geared one, which I've always done all the time. It's not used like super strong gear. We've got 5,000 defense here, 248 speed, so 242 speed, and then 243 critical damage, and then 300 accuracy, which is perfectly fine. His gear is not as impressive as the other tier for sure. Can I beat this up? Yes, I could. And then we've got our man Skittles, or whatever I'm gonna call him, Skittles, for today's video. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, but this guy is pretty much, I'd say he's like top 10, top 20 epic in the game. Massively underrated. This guy is so good for like CC and control. His multipliers are not bad as well, and stuff like that. And I actually love him in stun set as well. Fiercer presence, obviously, for this. Now I use him in multiple floors, and I pretty much use this set all the time. So we're going to come in with like damage reductions, and then pretty much this lasted gears for like counter attack, which you're just kind of hoping and praying on. I didn't see anything else here to put on, because I didn't see the point to put turrets on where he puts counter attack itself, and then the retribution is mainly for the fiercer presence as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Cruelty as well for blessings. I think that's the way you go for all your blessings, really. And there is probably a couple of blessings that you could use now for his style of build as well. So I actually made him the second fastest in his comp. Again, for the AoE, decrease attack and the provokes and stuff like that. 270, and make sure he's crit capped as well, which is juicy. Good HP, and again, good accuracy as well. So yeah, pretty easy, not perfect gear at all, but amazing clearing and stuff like that. Could I make this probably a bit faster? Yes, I could, but I don't really care and how fast I clear this, as long as I clear it, and as long as I'm not in here for like 20 minutes or so. So that's it from me for today's video. Please remember to hit that smash like button. Make sure you hit that subscription button and give me the thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. Will you be opening shards this weekend as well? Kind of curious. I know I'll be saving myself. Did you open any shards for the buy one get one free legendary on ancient shards? Again, I skipped that myself. I'm not taking the bait and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Please remember, I will also probably drop another video today, later on today. So go ahead, check that out as well. I've been grimreaper. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.